Hey, fat boy.
Fam, what it do, fat boy? Gil. What's up, BBB?
You have the link to the Teespring store? What up, Chef Gang Gang?
Our merch?
Mm-hmm. Triple B, what's up, Gil? Hi, Eugene. Hey, Janelle. David. Senor Fade.
Un momento.
What's up, Reaper? Hi, Mary. How's your husband? Fat boy said you look fresh.
Oh, yeah. Y'all want to see my shirt?
Oh, they can't see you. Got your...
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Huh. Shut shit up? Hold on. You know I'm Polo the Don. Hold on. Look.
Wait, you gotta go like this.
Okay, hold on. What did it say? What did it say?
F's I give, none, and he got his homegirl. Yeah.
Middle fingers to the sky.
Okay, man.
So all you suckers and all you haters that be giving me thumbs down, this is what I give you. Back at you. And I'm still dressed in polo. Got a polo tracksuit on.
Chef said he liked your jacket.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Don. Recognize a player when you see one. Hold on, man.
Thank you, Lindsay. Yeah, I've been going through it with this cold. Hey,
Hold
Joe.
on. I got it right here.
Thank you, Jackie.
You want me to send it to you?
Yeah, and that's to the store.
Copy.
You can send it to my messenger if you want.
I am right now, baby.
Hey, is you live? What's up, Sammy D?
Is you live? I've been buying these cars like every autumn.
Thank you, Wanda. I'm gonna post the link out there too. She said she liked my shirt. No, my shirt. Not your shirt, my shirt. Shirt. It's classy, not trashy. It's classy. That's trashy.
Oh, I'm trashy? Oh, you bought me some trashy shit?
I did. But we're not selling that.
I'm not selling this.
We don't sell trash.
Because you know what it is? You know what I give to all these gurus and all these haters?
That's to your
This is what I give them to them.
That's to your homeboy.
You know what I'm saying? Middle finger to the sky,
That's to your homeboy.
My homeboy. Who's my homeboy?
The one that's accurate. Anyway.
100%!
The 100%er.
Man, I don't fool with these fakes and these snakes. I don't listen to nobody but me.
Hey, what's up, John?
What up, Johnny? Johnny Ball Game in the building.
Thank you, Shanton.
And when you see me, you know what you're supposed to say. Gang. Can you see me and say gang? Can I get gang gang?
Thank you, Jimmy.
I want gang gang.
Hey, Susan.
Give me gang gang.
Can they say hi to me?
No, gang gang.
They miss me.
Gang gang. Hi, Miss B.
I be sick, and this is
and we in here gang lifestyle.
He's stealing my shine, y'all.
Gang lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? She got lipstick on, rouge on.
I try to.
Who you here looking for?
For my people, for my constituents.
Man, gang gang. Here it comes. Look, gang gang.
Gang.
Look, here it comes gang gang. Look, here it comes gang gang. Give me my gang, man. If you really gang, you better put your coins up, man. You better tell me you gang. Where my gang at? Look, here it comes gang gang. Look at all this gang. It's all gang.
What's up, Steve-O?
It's Steve-O. Looking good. Yeah. It's glad to have Miss BB back. Gang gang. Look at all the gang. OG gang. Yeah, gang. If you're a general set, you're gang. If you in the house shot, you gang.
Thank you.
Janelle said you need your coin. Janelle, they coming. Be patient.
It's coming.
You know you gang, just be patient.
Thank you, Willie. Hey, Cindy.
There goes my gang.
Hey, Daza.
I'm Daisy Gang. There goes my sis. Ginger, shout out my gang. Shout out my sis.
Hey, Lisa. Hey, Taj.
People getting their coins, man. They coming. And listen, y'all. The coins are like this. It's up and down with the silver market. We order coins. We get them. We package them. We send them. If you haven't got your coin yet, don't fret. It's coming. Well, Chill. I got you. I'm not tripping.
I'm slow. I know. I got 50 coins sitting downstairs, so I gotta send them. It's coming. Trust me, it's coming.
Miss BB will do the envelopes. My mom will package them. She'll send them. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a business.
Thank you, C.
But when you see me, you better shout out your gang. When you see me, greet your gang member with a gang. I'm OG, man. I deserve my respect. I want to see my gang in here. I want to see all my gang people in here.
Josh Murray, message me your address. I want to make sure I have the right one. Message me on Facebook Messenger, please.
Yeah, Hope. There it is. Gang, gang. When you see me, it's all about my gang.
You want to play the music?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chopper51. I'm glad you received your coin. Thank you.
Man.
And let me tell you, I was in the rain at the post office.
You ready?
I'm ready. Go ahead.
The sweetest sounds that you have ever heard infiltrate your earlobes are the songs that I'm about to proceed inside of your mind space. So just sit back, relax, and shout out gang. Ow! Baby! That's my girl! Brando! And that's Daisy! Put my hair up in a bun. I give 0. I used to give none. Now I give 0. Look, ask me where I've been, I'll tell you where I'm going. Tell me your 5 friends, I'll tell you where you're going. 0. I give 0. That's real talk. See that? My wife bought me that.
That's so him.
And wait for tomorrow's rant. I got one more for you. You haters and you suckers. Keep watching. Man, I don't care about the views. I care about the education. The level here is PhD. And this is what we do 3 times a week for everybody that wants to be involved. You know what it is. It's called the Mr. Brando April BB Hour. It's all about the reinstatement of the IQD, and it's a chat. I got my most beautiful wife with me. I'm so happy tonight. She's feeling a little better. And I've got to just say this one time. We have a special guest tonight. We have someone from Siemens that works in the infrastructure and technology, and that's going to help me through an interview, and is going to shed a lot of light on what's going on in Iraq and how payments work, right? And how we should expect life in the next 30 and 60 days, okay? I'm going to go through the news, and we're going to get to Donna in like a few moments, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Like 15. Hey, Bethany.
Thank you. Shout out my boy Dennis. That's my dog. That's my brother, really. That's not my dog. That's my brother. Dennis is my brother. Y'all, if y'all don't know that about my boy Dennis, my sister Ginger, that's my real family. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, Bethany, that's my real family. You disrespect them or you do anything to hurt my people, man, I'm Pimpe, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my family. Like, my inner circle, that's my family. So, like, I love all y'all. Thank you. Thank you for those kind words, brother. I'm going to go ahead and get this news before I get dusty-eyed, because you know I'm teary up in a minute because I'm a real dude and I have real feelings and I really care about Iraq, and you know what it is. Okay. monuments to execute the corrupt in Tehran Square. They actually executed gallows. If you don't know what a gallows is a mid-century device to hang somebody. They actually put up gallows in Tahrir Square. So the demonstrators erected platforms to execute the corrupt. So when people tell me now that they don't think the Iraqi dinar, shout out my gang, if they don't think that they will ever have some type of resolution in Iraq based upon what's going on right now, I told them this. If you erect gallows in a square, the citizens have shed blood. They've shed blood. It's time for the politicians. I was the first one to tell you about revolution, and I meant it. Because it reminded me of like the 60s in Watts, or the 70s in Watts, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know what year it was. I'm not trying to fake the funk, but it was either the 60s or 70s in Watts. And that's what really... The Harlem Renaissance, Civil War, Spanish Revolution. It's a revolution going on right now in Iraq, as well as Lebanon and some other countries, Israel. And people got to respect what the hell is going on. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I think people loosely understand, but when you erect gallows to hang the corrupt, at that point you got to say, you know what? Does that say it all, baby?
It says it. It's about right.
Now, I think people have to understand truly, politically, economically, through reform, and through what the news tells you, where you are, right? Because if you don't understand the news, then you don't understand where you are. So, politicians and party leaders talking about the era of Iraq, what needs and what's expected. Iraq leaders began to recognize that the widespread protest witnesses in the country are launched on the 1st of October last as moved to a new era. Allow I consider that the era, national dialogue is over. Barzani pointed out the Iraqi and before October is not beyond. Alari's stress is a press statement on the need to take advantage of the opportunity to adopt the standards of citizenship and marginalization of exclusion to build a state citizenship and not the state components and sex and amend some paragraphs of the Constitution. So if I'm going to stop there, they're already talking about next Sunday amending the Constitution. Now, they couldn't agree on anything a week ago. But now they're talking about agreeing on amending of the Constitution, right? Mm-hmm. So you've got to understand progress for what it is. Now, like the progress or not, kids, that's what it is. In Karbala, the most holiest cities in Iraq, where the pilgrimages happens for the Iranians and the Iraqs to go to visit the holy city, it's in Karbala. They've shut off flights from Iran to there. Iranians are feeling the heat. Iran's not getting their goods bought. They're not buying their labor. They're not letting them travel there. You want to see a push against Iran? The push is finally happening. Real talk. And in real time. They set fires to MPs' houses. Now, more so than them erecting pictures of Khomeini's picture to the Ayatollah of Iran's picture in the square, they've burned MPs' houses right now in Iraq. You have to understand that the art of defiance is only by the magnitude of what they're doing, right? This was never even be thought of if Saddam was in power. It would never even be thought of if Maliki was in power or Abadi was in power. They're erecting pictures of the supreme leader of Iran and burning their flag. They're burning American flags too. They're tired. They say they don't want American influence, but yet they claim they want it. I don't believe it. I believe they want intervention, right? I believe they want a safe haven. Mm-hmm. Even through the UN. They don't want the UN to write them off. They don't want to be set back a chapter, but they want their voices to be heard. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So, like, these people that are out here protesting, this is not a joke. Like, people say, well, how long will this last? It will last until it's over. And if you're a true Dinarian, you know what? You're in it. This is what you've lived for. This is the one point in your Dinar history that if there was going to be a change forced to happen and you don't care, you are going to give zero. Because it's now the people speaking against the government. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. It's kind of like America. At the one point that you want to see policy change, or you want to see monetary policy change, you've got to choose different politicians. Not your favorite politicians. I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. Now, they're already talking about accepting Article 140 and changing a few other articles. Now, my brother and a good friend of mine sent me something that the U.S. Embassy strongly worded tweet from Secretary Pompeo that the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad just issued. The Iraqi Prime Minister is waking up to a different U.S. tone this morning. The United States has a strong and abiding interest in secure and prosperous Iraq, able to defend the nation against violent extremist groups and able to deter those who would undermine Iraqi sovereignty and democracy. As the world watches events in Iraq unfold, it's increasingly clear the government of Iraq and the country's political leadership must engage seriously and urgently with Iraqi citizens who are demanding reform. There is no path forward based upon the suspension of the will of the Iraqi people. Basically, what the American populace is saying is that if you continue on the path, we will kindly F you up.
F you up.
That's why I'm wearing this shirt tonight.
Well, F you right on up.
They will, because they will sanction the crap. Now, they won't sanction the country. Mm-hmm. They will sanction those within the country until your infrastructure collapses. Just like they did Iran. Now, Iran is so screwed that they are now saying, it's not us. We're not the ones to blame. We're not the bad guys. It's everybody else that's in here. No, it's not us. But guess what? They're being ousted. Their economy is collapsing. China's economy is collapsing. So what happens? I'll tell you what happens. There was an article that came out that my brother actually made a very good highlight of. He said, he stressed that no reform can achieve without activating the economic sectors and vital projects. The Prime Minister said in his speech that in 2020 budget must be approved quickly to prevent the disruption of the resources of the working sectors and leave the country without direct management. So via this, and I've said this many times, they can fire everybody except for the top three and the country runs on. If they fire the top three, the country stops. The investment goes into a halt, and guess what? We're screwed as an investment.
I don't want to hear that. When you say screwed, what do you mean?
As an investment, it means we start over. From the time that they take to elect the officials, to get parliament in place, to get the corrupt out, to get the reforms done, from whatever that start date to that stop date is, we're going to have to wait. It'll happen, but it's going to be a start and stop date that we don't know.
What do you think the worst case scenario could be?
If everything fell apart,
Yeah.
A year.
Okay.
A year for me.
I mean, okay.
I mean, you want me realistic? I mean, a year.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I could be okay with that. You know what I mean?
Waiting a year?
I mean, it's better than the absolute worst case scenario.
Is never.
That
or a lot.
Right.
Well, I mean, I get you.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I mean, of course, I want it now, right? I mean,
we all want it.
We all, retire, but at the same time, let's be real.
So here's my definition of real. Stop cutting off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Stop killing the protesters. Allow everybody to do what they want to do, and implement the reforms, whatever they are. They're talking about implementing on Sunday. Implement them and get going. Okay? I'm going to call Donna.
Okay.
I think Donna's going to shed a little light on things. Let me see where she was. Today, right?
Hey, Pimpe. I'm catching up on the chat here. You got your phone turned on?
Hello.
Donna?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can.
Hey. I think it's very important that we start off with your expertise.
So I'm in, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you great. Can you hear me?
Oh, there you go. Okay. I think you're a bit on delay.
Yeah. If you're watching yourself on a monitor, you'll probably be like about a second or a half second delay.
Oh, okay, good. Because I was really like, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, you won't be exact time. It'll be like, if I ask you a question, it'll be like, a second or two, and then you can answer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. So I am a salesman for the electronics industry.
Mm-hmm.
And
hardware or software, Donna?
Hardware.
Okay. What does hardware mean to someone like me?
Hardware means semiconductors, passive components. That means, your microprocessors, your everything that goes on a circuit board, everything that you plug into, everything in your house, in your car. These are manufacturers that I represent for Western Canada.
Uh-huh.
And I started in 1981.
Okay.
I actually started on a computer in 1979. So it gives you, I've been doing it for a long time.
A long time.
So a long time. So I've literally seen, semiconductor parts, go from, the size of your finger to the whole board, the size of your finger with 100 parts on it. So, yeah, it's come a long way. So my customers for my base are power. And Siemens owns 51% of a company that I represent for Canada, for Western Canada, and for all my customers. So, and these are power modules. They go into all of anything for power. We make everything, literally. But the most important thing for us is the power and where it's going, and what Siemens has done. Now, Siemens has, and GE is a customer. Siemens is I represent what we build with Siemens, but like Schneider Electric, that just gives you an idea of who all the customers are that I deal with, the engineers who think up what my parts are going to do in their system, making it out. Okay. I don't know if anybody sees commercials where the new thing is coming out where you talk into this machine and it comes out with all your different languages.
Right.
You know, for any language. I actually seen that approximately 12 years ago. And it's finally hitting here. So
12 years ago?
12 years ago. I was trying to remember exactly when and in what office and what we were doing. And we figure it was about 12 years ago. So it takes a long time for the technology to catch up and get into the mass, what we call as a mass market, because the chips that they were using will go into like tier 1 customers and stuff like this. And this is why I say this is because Siemens, the product that they're making, the infrastructure that Iraq needs is basically your tier 1 customers. Like GE is a tier 1 customer. So currently, when these guys started their contracts and started signing them, you know, I have to look at a timeline because at that time, in May, early May, I mentioned to you I was in Germany with a customer, one of the biggest customers in China, actually one of the biggest personally owned, not government contracted customer. Mm-hmm. And literally we were telling them that, you know, this is going to take you 52 weeks before we can deliver on $150 million worth of product.
Now that product was going where?
Into China.
Into China.
Into the oil industry. This guy happens to be one of the major fracking manufacturer products for fracking.
Right. Now, let's talk about Iraq for a second then. So, when you realized that there was some contracts that were going to be signed between Iraq and, let's say, your companies, right? How long ago was that?
April.
Now, how long did it take from conception, from a contract being signed, to actual mobility? Like, what has to happen? Do I have to pay any money into it? What has to happen for things to get moving? What happens?
The contract, you know, between the countries, like you've seen at the end of April, the Chancellor of Germany and Siemens and Iraq signing this big deal. So that was the beginning of them kicking off for the first phase. And the first phase that they're looking for is the upgrade to 40 turbines that are needed to power, you know, send the power, and 13 substations. So you've got turbines, it'll go into a substation to push the power to the next substation, etc. So for that particular product, that the first phase, that would be signed in April, at the end of April, say the beginning of May. Then it goes out to the subcontractors to build this product and quote on it. So my guesstimate, just to place the orders, would be sometime in June that it finally gets placed.
Okay.
Because this is huge money, and they've got to do so you've got this great big huge box, let's just say,
right?
Because everything is a module. It's like a car on an assembly line. Everything comes in, and if you don't have everything, it doesn't get turned on.
Right.
So you've got, you know, something coming from, you know, 8 different countries and maybe 15 different manufacturers. You get them all. So just to get the parts, to build those, to get into a module, some of those parts are 52 weeks delivery.
Okay.
And they are the major parts that will power these turbines. So, having said that,
so if you're an A1 customer like Iraq would be, how fast would you get those parts?
I would think it would probably be between, I don't see them getting them for 6 months.
So you go from 52 weeks to 6 months. So 52 divided in half would be what? About 26?
26 weeks. 26 weeks.
So,
but that's just to receive the parts. Remember, that's just receiving the parts. Then you got to spend a couple of weeks building.
Okay, so we're in April, right? We're in April.
It was the end of April, so I would say May. So June, the orders are placed.
June.
Buy the parts, and then build it.
June, July, August. That's 90 days. September, October, November is the actual.
December.
Now we're talking November. So now we're at the timeline. So when those parts should be completed and beginning to get shipped, right?
Yeah.
So if those parts now are in the phase to be shipped and packaged, what happens next?
Parts to be delivered. This is the equipment. They make the equipment for the equipment to travel to Iraq to.
Are you there?
Sorry? Yeah.
I lost you. So Donna, let me ask you this question real quick. How much is this contract worth so far? $1 billion?
The first phase?
Huh?
No, 700 million euro. Just this first phase, just these turbines.
These first turbines are worth 700 million euros, which is approximately, if I'm doing the math roughly in my head, is roughly 800 to 9.25, 925, 35 US, right?
Hey, I'm Canadian, buddy. I go in Canadian funds.
Okay. Can someone do the math for
No,
me?
it doesn't really matter. It's really because you're 700 euro. You're getting paid by. How is it being paid? Is Iraq paying them in dinar?
That's my question to you. How would they pay for that contract?
These people are going to focus on the 700 euro. I see them now.
Reconnection successful.
Okay, we're successful.
Okay.
Now we're gonna get F
There you
with
go.
because listen, we're gonna get screwed with because we're talking about contracts. Now I
Okay.
truly believe. Look, we're gonna go through a whole phase right quick, guys. Don't worry about it. Back up. Okay, we're back up. Now listen, we're talking about government entities, guys. So if people want to shut us down, don't worry about it. They're gonna have to live with this. Okay. Now.
Okay.
At this point, we've got a product that was shipped. We know that it's like about a 1.1 euro to the dollar. So they owe about 800, let's call it $825 million. It ships out. How long does Iraq have to pay for those turbines?
From 30 to 60 days is general manufacturing, like for direct supply chain from a direct from a manufacturer. For myself, I have people recognize GE. If a customer is buying directly from me, they have 30 days. If they buy through a distribution network that we have, distributors give better terms and stuff. But this is too high level. This is a Siemens contract with Iraq.
Right.
Now, there's so many different manufacturers. Those guys will pay it, but for everybody, a bill in my industry, the bill starts ticking when the product is shipped.
Shipped, not delivered. So,
Shipped.
if it was shipped in, let's say, last week in October, possibly.
I wouldn't even say no. I think I'm not even saying that it's shipped now. I say it'd be in construction.
So when would it be shipped? When would shipment happen?
My estimation is from anywhere from now until mid-December.
Okay.
It could be en route. It could be anywhere, right?
So let's call it mid-December, worst possible scenario. A second. It's okay.
Reconnection.
No, I can see when
successful.
Okay. So let's restate our
You're up again.
statements. If the shipment happens in let's just say the end of December, right? The middle of December. That's mid-January, right? Or end of January for delivery, correct?
Yeah, but that's on the finished product. Okay, the modules will all come together, and all of that will be done. And for this type of money, Iraq would have had to give, a letter of intent or money up front to Siemens to start this, because this, the 700 euros, so, there's going to be 600 euro out there in ordered product to build the product that needs to be there.
So how much down? How much
equipment.
down would they have to put down? How much would Iraq typically put down to make this happen?
Well, again, I don't know what Iraq's credit rating really is going to be, but
I do. I know their credit rating is.
Siemens has been in Iraq for 80 years.
How long?
So 80 years. You look up. There's an actual website, Iraq and Siemens.
Okay, so we know that Iraq has a C- to a C rating as credit goes, or a B- to a B rating, depending on who you go with. So if you're a B or a B-, what do you think it is?
I would think 50%.
And then it reconnects. So now it's the reconnection is successful. And then I'm getting these diagnostic messages here on this end. So it's like a YouTube thing going on with the live stream.
Okay.
So they're censoring the live stream.
Okay, so let's not use the word contract. And let's not use the word payment.
You're back up again, buddy.
Okay, we're good.
We're back up.
So if I was to buy a product from Siemens, right?
Mm-hmm.
To expect delivery in the Middle East, right?
Correct.
And I have a credit rating of B to C-.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably have to pay my bill when?
Well, I would think at the time of signing, they would sign a letter of intent that a certain percentage would be at one. They would have certain points of throughout the thing. I would think of upgrades, but isn't that it? Yeah, what a traffic. But when for all of it, at the end of the day, it isn't so much as when the parts get delivered for this, you're back up again. Okay. It's really when the modules are all finished and put together. That's really the time when it builds and equipment goes there. And what really started me investigating this was when Trump had the ISIS thing and said, hey, what Iraq needs is equipment. And I'm thinking, hey, all these contracts, these contracts are for the equipment. To buy the equipment, to get them there, to work the groundwork, all of the stuff. So that's when I started investigating and talking to a couple of people in my industry is, hey, let's do the math here. What would be the earliest time frame that they can get something to the people to actually do the job?
So when would that be for you?
Installed. For me, that's anywhere from now until I think in middle of December. I think that could be
a huge time frame.
That would be the timeline that's going along. Yeah.
Now, I know that people are messing with this stream. I know I'm being censored. I know that I'm being capped. I'll probably be on top of watch list after this for saying Siemens and for saying other corporate. So, yeah. Donna, I'm going to hang up with you in case my line is tapped. So I'll hang up with you real quick, okay? So you're not implementing this, okay?
Implicated. Yeah. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you. We'll talk later, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys see what I'm going through. It's not coincidental. It happened like 8 times in one night, right?
Or what we're going to have to start doing probably is pre-recording certain calls and then
play them
and show them if they don't try to take them down.
Right.
So you have to either do one or two things to work around this, right?
Right.
Either record the call, the conversation, so you'll do an interview privately and then post it on the channel or post it on Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon.
Or we're going to have to find
I'm thinking about going straight to Patreon for this.
other avenues to get it out.
They're going to have to join Patreon.
So
I'm not just... I don't have control over this. You guys see this. They hate us. They hate the truth. How do you go from 200 subscribers watching this to 250?
It was 300 and some people.
I was up to 300 people watching this live. It dropped down to 213.
Well, and what happened?
I mean, for real. Like, these people, YouTube...
Babe, that's not gonna
For real.
That's not gonna help you stay on either, though.
I mean, you know what? I don't even care anymore. Subscribe to Patreon. It's $25. $20. I'll drop it to $20. Think about doing a $10. Just to get these people the truth. You see, I don't believe in all this conspiracy, pimpe, golden zombie, deep state crap. But you know what? You see it. I don't believe it. But you know what, YouTube? Look, I gives because I'm still going to report every week 3 times. I'm still going to be people on from major organizations around the world. They're going to tell the truth. You don't like me? I don't care. I don't like you. I'm against big business. I'm against big government. I'm against big religion because I'm going to tell the truth. I know you hate it, but you know what? I love it. Censor me all you want, but I tell the truth. I'm out there. You know what? We're like the whole revolution that's going on in Iraq, you know? For real. They're going to shut me down. I'm going to give the fingers up.
We're probably blurry because there's this whole thing in the background. Hush, Daisy. There's this whole thing in the background that happens when the feed gets dropped. So I'm just reading through the comments.
Damn. Can't believe this, man. You censor me. You watch me. You see what we do, man.
Thank you, Will. Thanks for
trying to educate the people, man. I'm trying to give the people some insight into what's going on in the universe. Not aliens, not bullshit. You hate that. The powers that
Josh
be.
said the zombies are coming.
Man, fuck these zombies, man. Fuck these zombies. For real. I live to kill zombies. That's why I'm out here. I live for this. And when people bring to me this crap about these other gurus, does this happen on other people's stuff? No, it doesn't. It only happens on my stuff.
Hey, Dwayne, did you say something? I might have missed it earlier because there's been a lot
Love
of
you,
stuff
dog.
going
I
on.
love you guys, man. But these people don't like us out here, man. They don't like... First of all, they don't like us because we're not the same color as them. That's the real talk.
Well, let's not go there. But I think the thing is to, you're the only
Golden
platform
zombie.
that goes live with
Live.
this kind of information. So it's easier to control when you're not live, right?
Yeah.
So if you say
Pre-recorded.
something and it's pre-recorded, they can flag your videos a little easier.
Can't flag us, dog.
So when you're
Too
live, like this, it's just like, okay, take them down.
Limit the education.
So,
I used to be sleep. I used to go through life. I used to look at things and be like, you know what? I take what they give me. I don't take what people give me no more. I sleep. I read. I educate. I eat cleanly. Now I'm all about trying to separate myself from the Matrix. The Matrix, I see you. You ain't gonna control me no more, Matrix.
You guys, you can call in with your questions. I'm still going through the
Call
chat.
me. Hey, Daryl, I'm sorry, man. Bro, please forget it and go on with your podcast. Bro, call me. But if they cut me off, I can't stop that. The point of this is, Iraq is going to get a shipment of the things that they need to put the people to work in the middle of December, earliest January. They have net 30 days to pay for it.
Y'all are confusing some of the newbies. Lava said, who are the zombies? There's no zombies. There's somebody else that kind of...
Nah, there's no zombies.
There's no zombies,
That's
Lava.
the elite that we fight against every day. And we're not even like that. There's no conspiracy here. We're realists. We're just a couple people here that we report the news. That's all we do. Call me, Susan. Thank you. Call me. Call me. Ask your questions. I'll go long. Call me. Because I give 0. Man. See this nun? She gives 0. That's why I wore this, YouTube. I know you hate me.
We're back up to the 300 people. Okay.
Good, man. Give me my props, man.
It takes time because when that happens, the people have to cycle back in.
Man.
Hold on. Thank you, Susan. Susan, post the number. Crypto Mogul said, just read CBI website latest article. We all know it's coming. Pimpe said, yes, there are golden zombies. Stop confusing people with your golden zombies, Pimpe.
No, there's only one zombie. The zombie to mute my channel. To mute what we're trying to build upon. That's why they hate your favorite YouTuber. Because you know what? We're YouTubers.
Oh,
that's
Beth. Go ahead, take Beth.
That's Beth.
Dexter, if you go to our couples channel, we did a video today on Popeye's chicken versus Chick-fil-A. And it's in the community tab as well.
Beth.
Oh, you gotta.
Beth.
Hey, how are you this evening?
Man, I'm getting censored like I'm on here like the old black mob. What's going on?
Hey, I just have one question. Just it has nothing to do with what the talk was tonight. Nothing serious. But if you had to do anything differently, what would you do differently with the investment?
Me, personally?
You or April?
The way I did it or anything?
Would you anything?
The channel or something? Or
with the investment. She said, what would you do differently with the investment?
Me personally, I have my own answer. I'll give April hers.
What would I do differently with the investment? I think I would have bought earlier on because from my understanding, it was cheaper.
It was cheaper.
Earlier for Dinar. So I was very skeptical and I was more into cryptos. I sunk more money into cryptos and it cost me more back then. And I should have did it the other way around, right? So I should have bought more Dinar then and then bought more cryptos now. So I would have flip-flopped.
You know what I would have done earlier on? I would have bought more Dinar when I had a chance to buy a bunch and I had the money to do it. I'd have bought 20,000 at that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using a round number. Okay. And you know what else I would have done? I would have started this channel earlier. I would have started this channel about 8 years ago. I'd have got involved earlier because I see what YouTube, I see what Google, I see what these people do to people like us. And I would have gone hell bent after them. I would have gone balls to the wall. You know what? You don't like me? I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. I know they don't like me. I'm good with that. I'm the black sheep of the Dinar family. I'm good with that. But you know what? I'm going to make a bunch of people rich.
Ooh, Daisy!
Yeah, subscribe to Patreon.
Dwayne Harris, in the description, it has our contact information. If you'd like to send a sample of your writing, the email address is there. It's in the description.
Okay. That's what I would have done, Beth. You know that? I would have started this channel about 8 years ago. When some of these so-called big gurus that were out there spreading lies and propagandizing the crap that they are right now, that they're making money off of views and all this stuff, I would have gone out there and I'd told the truth back then. And I'd have turned YouTube and Google and everybody upside down. Gang lifestyle forever. Mm-hmm. I would have.
Well, have a great evening. I was just calling to see what your opinion was.
Love you, sis. I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right.
Bye, Bethany.
Bye, Beth.
Bye.
Bye. Gang, gang.
Thank you, James. James said, YouTube might abandon you, but we never will. That's sweet.
Man, you know what YouTube can do?
That's right, Daisy. Okay. None of that. David asks, how can Iraq pay these agreements with worthless currency?
Through fractional banking. exactly the same means that the United States is fed off their whole debt ratio for the last 50 years. It's called fractional banking.
Yeah. Several people say Chick-fil-A all day.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Right now, Popeyes, man.
Watch our video.
Our couples channel is like so lit. We don't even put out that much content. We lit like that.
We gonna start though.
We gonna go back, man, because I can really speak my mind on the couples channel. Really, on this channel right here, I really like give all the that I want to, because my mom's on here, my wife's on here, my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
But don't even curse on the couples channel.
Nah, because you know what? I'm like really PG-13 for real in real life. Because I give zeros.
He be on here cursing like a sailor.
You know why? Because you know what? I don't care about the establishment. I don't care about the establishment. The establishment is worried about me. I'm not worried about the establishment. They're worried about me.
Okay. What is this about the new 25K note and not honoring the old note?
I covered that on Facebook. I dishonored that. I told you guys about that. How the hell? Okay, I'll deal with it now. So let's just say you're Iraq. They got a new 25K note, but they've already told everybody, we're going to delete the 3 zeros, right? So if you got a new 25K note, you just lied again. And on top of that, the cornerstone of your whole economy is based on a note that you can't exchange because you can't make change for it. That makes 0 sense.
Well,
that's dumb, man.
I like to compare it to the small face 100s and the big face 100s.
You can't, though, because it's 25,000.
Well,
if you're talking about 10,000 or 1,000, I get it, but not
what I'm
hundreds
saying is,
and 50s.
What I'm saying is, if I took a small face $100 bill into the bank, are they going to turn me away? Okay, that's all I'm saying.
But I'll give you an example.
That's my only point. So if I'm in country with a new note, a new 25K note in country.
Okay, in country.
With a new 25K note, and I got an old 25K note, what's the difference?
There's no difference.
And that's my point. That is what I'm trying to drive home. Big face, small face, no difference. You get me?
I get you.
Okay.
I get you. Hey, you're live.
It's gang family day.
Gang.
I didn't want nothing. I just called to say, great show, great family, and join Patreon.
Thank you.
Join Patreon.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye. Thanks for the call.
Can I say this though?
Yeah.
They don't censor something like this on Patreon, do they?
No, not at all. We don't get censored.
No, we don't get censored.
They don't pay attention to us over there.
Nah, we quiet over there because we small. If everybody took the time to join Patreon, because I can prove it to you that YouTube hates me. They don't hate Miss BB. Miss BB's an angel. You know what they hate? A big black guy on here like angry. Urgh.
If you don't knock it off. Anyway.
They hate it.
Everybody loves Miss BB.
Huh?
That's just the way it is. I said everybody loves Miss BB.
Oh,
I know that.
Thank you.
It's a marriage of convenience.
Have a great night, guys.
Thank you.
I love you to death. Thank you.
All
right. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. Me, my crazy dog, my lovely wife. I make fun of this, but you know what? I mean it for real. We love y'all. You can see what's happening to us, right? Like, it's not me. It's not technical difficulties. I love it, but you know what? On the real, we gotta go.
Wait, do you think the WTO? Wait, the WTO,
the World Trade Organization.
What's that say?
The Ascension.
And Siemens deal coincide.
Hell yes, I do. That's why I brought up the point tonight. That's why Donna was here. Okay. Donna solidified that now. Okay. At the middle to the end of this month, she makes that the WTO and that I brought that to y'all. She makes that all recognizable and real.
Dexter, that Popeye's chicken is whack. And
it's good.
I'm sorry. If anything, they put some crack in that Chick-fil-A sandwich. It tastes better. It's a whole bunch of marketing hype employed behind that Popeye's chicken. I hate people that even have to go through that. That chicken sandwich was horrible.
Both of them are trash.
But Chick-fil-A is better. You want to pick a sandwich? You go test it for yourself.
I'll tell you this. I'll be real with you. If you don't get both of them and try it for yourself. For me, I like Popeyes better. They're both trash.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you like your meat seasoned or unseasoned? Because that chicken from Popeyes was not seasoned at all. It was a hunk of meat. So if you want a big old hunk of chicken breast, you straight.
Okay.
But I will say this. It was less meat at Chick-fil-A. So if you weigh in the meat, okay. But if it was seasoned.
If y'all watch the couples channel, Mr. and Mrs. J.
And I posted the video.
Okay, post it in there. If you look, I'm tearing off the chicken. I'm feeding it to Daisy on the side.
Yeah.
The Chick-fil-A, not the Popeyes chicken. I ate that myself.
No, that wasn't the Chick-fil-A. You were feeding her the Popeyes.
No, I ate the Popeyes
because
first.
the Popeyes was big. It was.
I ate that.
I think it's steroids.
The Chick-fil-A, Daisy ate that. Daisy likes Chick-fil-A like Mama does. It's all love. It's all good. I love y'all. Shout out. Shout out to YouTube.
How do you know you answered all the questions for the
go ahead. Ask
constituents? Our constituents out there.
Daisy out there.
I'm back, y'all. I gotta keep him in line.
Oh my God.
Make sure.
Can I get some more likes?
Oh, see, we got a call. Next caller.
Okay, well I'm here. What's the deal, baby?
We gotta get those minutes that we missed back.
What's up, baby?
You live?
Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I could not let y'all get without asking y'all. So I'd ask y'all the biggest question of the week, which is LSU or Alabama.
Hey, Alabama, what's going on, baby?
No, this LSU.
Daisy, shh. I can't hear.
Daisy got a shush.
I'm sorry. Say your question again.
I said I couldn't let y'all go without asking y'all if it's LSU or Alabama.
Oh, LSU or Alabama?
Alabama by 14.
Roll Tide?
They're playing in Alabama too, right?
Oh, you're going to hurt my feelings.
Are they playing in the swamp? Are they playing in the swamp?
No, they're not playing in the swamp.
Well, in Alabama in the 14. I'm sorry, boy. I don't mean to be rude, but you know.
I don't know. I don't know football.
Okay.
I lost $5,000 on the Astros, so don't listen to me.
Dude, I was with you on that.
I lost a lot of money on Astros. And hey, shout out to my boy Enrique. He clowned me on Facebook. He clowned me, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Todd, my other homeboys. They was like, hey, hey, I get y'all, man. You know what? I ain't gonna shoot y'all no fingers because you know what? You my dogs and all, but you know what it is.
Robin said, hell no, LSU.
I like LSU. I do, but they ain't gonna be Alabama. Not at home.
Uh-oh.
You know, the last time LSU beat Alabama, they beat them at home.
When?
2011.
Is that James?
Was that about 10 years ago?
Yeah, 11. Yeah, that was that 6-9 game.
Look, I think that was the first time I bought Dinar.
Hey, look, I do appreciate that Astros hat you sent.
Oh, that is James. That's James.
Is that James?
That's James. Are you in New Orleans?
A hat and a t-shirt, and I can tell you, my sister's not gonna wear the hat.
Uh-huh.
She will love that t-shirt to sleep in.
Are you in New Orleans, James?
No, I got a New Orleans number, but I'm in Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, that's far.
We'll be in New Orleans next week.
Yeah, we're gonna be in New Orleans next week.
Well, I will come see you. You tell me when and where. Call me something.
Hey, we'll be in New Orleans. What, Thursday? We'll do a meet and greet.
Okay, we can do a meet and greet somewhere. We gotta figure out where.
We'll announce it last minute for everybody who wants to meet us. This is everybody, not Patreon. Everybody, New Orleans. Next Thursday, we'll announce a place on Bourbon. You want to meet us, meet us. If you don't, but it'll be all love. Next Thursday, okay?
James, I need you to get back on Messenger on Facebook because I messaged you, but you never messaged back. So look for me. Look for me on Messenger, and we'll touch bases, okay?
Checking your face.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
I said, just message me on Facebook, okay?
I sure will.
Okay, and we'll sync up when we get to New Orleans.
Yeah. Let me know at least a little bit ahead of time so I can take sick and take off work.
All right.
Okay.
We'll let everybody know Wednesday. I'll do a surprise live during the day, and I'll tell everybody Thursday where we'll be at Acme or something on Bourbon something. We'll do a little something.
All right, but I love y'all. Y'all be good, man.
We love you too, man. Have a good one, y'all.
Bye.
All right, man. All right.
And Robert, get your T-shirt from your brother James because I mailed it to you.
Man, y'all, look. It's all love.
Daisy, hush. Silencio. Will they be meeting Sunday to cover the 2020 budget?
Yes. Yes, they will.
Okay, somebody else has the Zim 2008 been reinstated?
No. Zim is dead as Daisy's butt.
Oh my. There was a question. I think you answered that, and that's are the reforms on Sunday meeting is supposed to cover the 2020 budget? Okay. I guess we can sign off now.
Can we sign off?
Yeah.
Can everybody look? The reforms are going great. Daisy's acting a fool. She's got her gap. She's running around Iraq. She wants to do her thing. She's ready to do her thing. She's over here jazzed up.
They're gonna cook you.
They're gonna do dirty things to you, dog. We love you guys. Iraq censored the crap out of us tonight. You saw it.
Iraq censored the crap.
Iraq or the United States government, one or the other. I'm on a watch list.
I thought it was YouTube. Which one is it?
YouTube, Iraq. Somebody don't like me. Everybody, I love you. You know we do. I'll see you guys in a couple days. Miss BB and I will see you guys probably on a blogcast tomorrow.
Blogcast tomorrow?
Because we're going to go see Joker.
I want to see Joker. You guys leave a comment down there. What do y'all think about Joker? I want to see Joker.
If we should go see Joker, say yes.
No, we're going to see Joker. Sign up to the couples channel. We got to talk about the Joker.
Sign up to the couple channels. We'll talk about Joker tomorrow. Rent it.
Rent it? It's still in the theater.
Yes. Countdown. Yes.
Copy.
Rent it tomorrow. Hold on. We got one more.
See? Y'all better be glad I'm back. He would have signed off already.
I'm giving y'all one more. Hello?
You live.
What's going on, Brando? Gang. What's going on, Miss BB?
Hey.
Gang.
Who that is?
What up, man? This is Dee, man. Dexter.
What's going on?
What's going on, pimp?
What y'all talking about over there, man? About that doggone Popeye chicken sandwich, man. But guess what?
Don't go to Popeyes.
Look, Church Chicken gonna come out with an 8-foot long chicken sandwich. All y'all gonna be put to sleep with that thing, man.
Man, I'll tell y'all this. I ate that chicken sandwich at 2 o'clock. I'm still sleepy.
They put steroids in them chickens over there.
That chicken was strong.
Look, I'm telling you, these folks out here in these streets are crazy. But look, let me ask you a more serious question.
Yeah, please do.
In terms of the budget, right?
Yeah.
What does that have to do? Because they pass the budget every single year.
Yes.
With no rate, with nothing in it.
Right.
What does this make? I mean, why does this make it any different?
The 2020 budget?
being passed?
I can answer it really simply. Because they have to allocate Article 140 and the HCL law in it because that's what the people are asking for right now. They've never had it. In times past, we've all speculated on it. But now what the Iraqi government's telling everybody is look, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Article 140 is going to be in it and the HCL. So if they tell you each Iraqi citizen gets less than $1,000, you can dance for joy forever. If they tell you each Iraqi citizen gets more than $1,000, we're in trouble.
Oh, okay. So that means that there will be a rate associated with the ACL and the Article 140 then? Yeah,
because think about it. If they give each citizen more money than they actually collect out of the budget that they get from the oil revenues, and if oil drops, they're going to be in the negative. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So
that's not a good thing.
Does that have anything to do with them, with the oil prices actually decreasing right now?
No, what they base oil prices is at the price per barrel per oil right now. So they'll base the oil projects what they think the price per barrel will be then. So they're going to have to make it be a decrease. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
So they won't have enough money. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like saying this. We got enough money this month to pay the bills. Next month, we're going to make less money, but we still got to pay more bills. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Okay.
They can't do it.
Okay. So if it's the 2020 budget, that means it's going to be between now and maybe the first quarter then.
No, if it's the 2020 budget, they got to pass it now because they got to prepare for 2020.
So does it have to be printed in the Gazette before they can implement it, or?
No. They have to put it in the Gazette before it's law. So you're right about that. Yeah, but you got to think about this. They have to take into account what they're going to pay the citizens if they're going to do that, and at that point, the HCL law. So there has to be some type of rate idea in there somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Or pay them so minimally that if they do say, but remember, the protesters are saying that you got to pay us enough that we can survive. So we got to look at the cost of living for Iraq to determine that.
That would mean a 1-to-1 at least.
At least.
Okay. I can live with that. All right, man. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Hey, y'all. We're going to say good night. That's a great question. All right, man. Good night.
Yeah. All right, good night.
Night.
Bye, y'all.
Good night. Gang.